Okay, so now you know your way around Tears of Themis, but you're wondering, which cards should you spend resources on? How should you arrange your decks? Don't worry, I gotcha. The most important thing to remember is the Sacred Triangle. Fire Emblem fans will know what I'm talking about. It works pretty much like rock, paper, scissors. Each card will have an attribute: logic, empathy, and intuition. So, in accordance with the Sacred Triangle, thanks, Marius. In accordance with the Sacred Triangle, logic is strong against empathy is strong against intuition, and intuition is strong against logic. Now that's out of the way, let's look at some cards. Basically, cards are broken down into ranks. The ranks from highest to lowest are SSR, SR, MR, and R. Do these letters stand for something? I do not know, but regardless, it's pretty easy to tell the different ranks apart visually. A lot of the card's basic info is displayed clearly here on the card screen, but let's take a closer look at one of them. On the left, we have a lot of good info, like power, attribute, name, star rating, and level. A card's power will increase when you upgrade its star rating, level it up, and evolve it. To upgrade the star rating, you'll need stars or fragments. Stars are resources that are usually rewarded for completing event tasks. You can also trade for them in the exchange shop. As for fragments, you get 100 of them if you draw a duplicate of a card from the gacha. And some episode levels in the main story will also have a chance to drop fragments for certain cards, so you can farm for them if you want to. You can level up or enhance a card by using it in debates, but it will take you for freaking ever to do that. So I recommend using your oracles to level them instead. Evolving a card will increase its power and also give you access to alternate artwork. However, in order to evolve a card, you'll have to max out the level first. It will show you here in the Evolve tab what resources you need. This card is already fully evolved, so let me show you on a different one. There are a metric crap ton of different resources based on like 12 different factors, and as a beginner you'll be receiving so many freaking many from completing so many tasks that I don't think it'll be helpful to go over every single type here. However, what I do want to point out is that you can tap on any resource and it'll tell you where you can go to get more of it, if it's something you can farm. Anyways, let's move on to skills. Higher ranked cards will have more skills for you to level. However, the one you want to focus on first is just this top one, the primary skill. Again, skills come in different flavors based on character and attribute, and I'm not going to go through every single skill individually. The main thing you need to take note of are these rainbow colored ones. These are ones that will be universally helpful, so it's a good idea to look for and level them. Tapping a skill to level will show you what resources you need to do it. Okay, last thing to note here is the story tab. Higher tier cards will have a little story or voice message for you to enjoy. These stories are side events that happen alongside the main story or main event. You can usually tell what event they coincide with based on the character's outfits. But there isn't any set chronological order to them. They're just like little dates for the heroine to spend some one-on-one time with the guy and get to know him a little more. Now let's go prepare our decks. You have a maximum of 5 different decks that you can prepare, and you can rename each one however you like. Now, if you really want to, you can select each card you want to add to each deck individually, but I am pretty lazy, so I just let the auto build feature handle that. The nice thing about this feature is that you can actually set parameters for it to follow, so it will build you a particular kind of deck. If there's an event that will only let you use Artem cards, then you can just tap, and the game will build you a deck using only your Artem cards. I use the auto build feature to build myself an optimized deck, a logic deck, an empathy deck, and an intuition deck. Then I use the final deck as my switch up. These are just R cards that I'm slowly trying to level up. A couple things you should know. You should refresh your decks using the auto build feature every once in a while as you collect more cards and level them up. Right before you do that, be sure to empty out your support deck first. For whatever reason, the auto build will not include any cards that are in your support deck when it makes a deck for you, so if you don't empty your support deck, then you could end up with a powerful card hiding in there where it can't help you as much. Alright, that's all I've got for cards and decks in Tears of Themis.